Hey y'all, I'm Heather and welcome to my channel, The Debt-Free Quilter. It's finally time. Life has gotten in the way enough. It's finally time. Let's finish this quilt. Here we go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the only room in my house where I have enough floor space to lay out this quilt. Here we go. Now we have it laid out, time to pick it back up. In rows, of course. Now we've laid it out, we've picked it up in its rows. Now we're going to sew them all together. Let's speed this up a bit. Now remember, everybody, when sewing your rows together, sewing all your blocks into the rows, it's very important to keep a consistent 1/4 inch seam. Good luck, everybody! In case by now some of you are wondering, I am sewing these rows together by sewing 2 blocks together at a time in the order I've laid them out, and then sewing those 2 blocks to another 2 blocks and 4 blocks, and those 4 blocks to another 4 blocks, making 8 blocks across. Now it's time to sew our rows together to make the completed quilt top. Let's talk about some of the things I have not showed you. I have not showed you pressing the rows out. That is simply because I really don't have a very good setup to do that. I'm in my kitchen. It's kind of cramped over where I am, and I'm just doing the best I can. And I did not show you the trimming of the rows because some of my pieces, yet again, somehow I must have cut wrong, and they came out a little bit smaller. So I had to trim the rows to the width of the smallest piece. Not difficult, just something that had to be done. Make sure you have your rows labeled in what order you are putting them together, because believe me, you can and will get them confused. Ask me how I know. I know you saw me pull out that pin. What I did was just pin over toward the center of the rows I'm sewing together so that they will not move once I get that corner lined up. Time to press out this quilt top. Alright, I decided to put a border on. I think it looks better, I think it gives it a good stopping point, and I really enjoy it because I don't have to do a victory lap around my quilt with all the seams to close them up if I put a border on it. So here we go. Well, it's finally done. Finally, we have finished Gnome-ster Moon, and I could not be happier with it. Now, as you can see, I did choose to put a border on. I chose this gray and white. I'm not sure if you'd call that a check, but it's really, really nice. I had a tough time deciding between the gray and the orange, but ultimately I chose the gray just to kind of round everything out. So let's go over how much this thing cost, just the top. Layer cakes, I had a total of 4, spent about $90, and I have a full layer cake left, plus what was left over from the third one that I wound up having to open. The background fabric, I bought a full bolt of this gray 10-yard bolt. I still have yardage left. I still have over a yard left for sure. And then these borders, I spent about $15 on 2 yards of this particular print. So the grand total of everything spent on just the top, because I do still have to have it quilted and I do have to come up with backing, is about $170. That's not terrible. And this quilt measures roughly 83 by 76 with borders and any miscuts that I may have had to do some adjusting for. All in all, this is an awesome quilt. I'm looking forward to having it 100% finished. Probably not this year, maybe next year. We will have to just wait and see on that. But that's it for this series. I truly hope y'all enjoyed it. But now the question comes, what am I gonna do next? Let me tell you, I have no clue. We'll figure it out though. In that case, have a great day. Have a great week. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye.